So I originally had the idea for Yugo back in January of 2015, and the idea actually took place in my fraternity bedroom. And at that time, I used to keep a little bin filled with, 5-hour energy, snacks, drinks, you name it, I had it. And I had 2 kids come in who were studying, asking for 5-hour energies. I didn't have any. And at that time, Bert came around the corner and he needed AA batteries for his Xbox controller. Didn't have them. And that's when the idea occurred, a convenience store in the palm of your hand that delivers. So we started working on it. I got together with William Randall, one of my best friends, business partner from day one.
So I got started with Yugo because Jay approached me when we lived together in our fraternity house. Late one night on a Friday night, we were hanging out and a lot of people were looking for stuff that they thought that we had. And so Jay approached me the next day about the idea. And that was in February of 2015.
We really started, moving things forward, and we were able to get the app, the warehouse, and the whole business plan, everything together, all of our licenses, to open up that October. Our staff originally started as just the owners, so there was about 4 of us, and we did all the deliveries our own. So I like to call that the owner's mentality. The owner's mentality is when you're jumping through bushes, throwing orders up on the second balcony, doing anything you can to make sure that that order is delivered.
To get deliveries from Yugo, it impacted my schedule because it made it easier for me to do things that I needed to do, and if I forgot to pick up pencils for class or I needed a Red Bull to study, they'd just bring it right to the library for you. If you're really tired one night or if you just are stuck in the library or stuck on campus doing a project, I'd recommend you go to them, and I'd just be they'll come here within literally 5 or 10 minutes, and they can bring you whatever you want. They have so many options.
We put service number one because at the end of the day, we're not selling anything that someone else can't sell. We're providing a service and we're putting that time back in your day. Our model is better than the other ones out there because it's fair to the customers. It's, you're not going to get gouged if you get 10 things instead of 1 thing. Your delivery fee is not going to end up being actually $20 hidden inside all of the items. It's all transparent. You know what you're getting.
We are trying to provide the best experience as possible. We want to be ruthless when it comes to customer service. Customers are always the number one. Always number one for us, because when we couldn't advertise and we didn't have money to put, Yugo on billboards or have commercials or really get the word out there, we had the customers, and the customers who ordered every day, they loved it.
I think Yugo's blown up just because their efficiency always to be there right after you place an order, and just make sure it's there with no problems, and making sure everything's right in the bag, double checking it and everything, just making sure that you're happy with your order.
Jay's passion for the business really motivated me, and I think the other guys to get behind the idea. Just from day one, having someone that had the vision and had the drive to want to do it made it a whole lot easier to make that decision to really dive in head first and try to do it. And with our employees, the most we could ever ask for from an employee or a driver, a future manager, or any position in our company is if you're passionate and you enjoy what you do and you come to work with initiative. I mean, that in and of itself is a lot more than we can ask, from really anybody.
I got a team together, a team of savages, a team that gets things done. Passion is the number one thing which will determine your fate here at Yugo, and it's very easy to spot if you don't have passion.